So we're in the age of streaming where a lot of OG content creators are returning to the internet in order to pursue a streaming career. I've been covering this a lot on my channel recently, and we've talked about a lot of creators such as FaZe Adapt or DDG starting a streaming career and completely taking over. But now we have another OG creator who many people consider one of the GOATs of the community to return back to the internet and start his own streaming career, and he's been very rapidly taking over the entire Twitch industry. But who exactly is this creator and why has his return been so successful? Well, that's probably what you're here to find out. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the Trap House with the biggest trapper. And while you're at it, don't forget to click that very first link down below in my description to join my Discord server and become an official member of the community. Now with all of that being said, let's get into the return of SoLLUMINATI. So, as I stated in the intro, the creator we're going to be talking about in today's video goes by the name of SoLLUMINATI, and he's a creator who isn't new to the internet at all. For those of you who don't know, SoLLUMINATI started his career about 10 years ago playing a game called NBA 2K. He quickly gained a lot of traction for playing this game, and this led to him slowly transitioning into more IRL styles of content such as story times and reactions, and transitioning from 2K to this style of content would end up completely changing So's life. He began blowing up beyond belief, mostly for all of his popular sayings and the funny reactions that he had to various videos. But there's always been one very consistent problem over the course of SoLLUMINATI's entire career, and that one problem was the fact that he couldn't manage to stay out of beef. You see, due to So never really biting his tongue and always being brutally honest, he always ended up in a lot of drama with various other creators within the same community. Some of his most notable beefs over the years include LSK and Cash Nasty, which really ended up hurting So's career at one point after he lied about pulling up to play Cash in a basketball 1v1 due to how serious their beef had gotten. He's also beefed with various other creators such as Zias, Aiden Ross, and of course probably his most popular beef, DDG, which we'll revisit a little later. But anyways, none of these beefs other than like the Cash Nasty beef really negatively impacted So's career at all. In fact, I think most people would agree that So won most of the beefs that he was in with these other creators, which really helped him grow even more, to be honest. And if beefing with all of these creators wasn't the reason So decided to take a hiatus from the internet, then what really happened? Well, the answer is he started becoming more and more distant on his main channel after a failed relationship with a girl named Ash. I literally made an entire video just a few months ago about how this one girl almost ruined his entire career. You could go check it out if you want after this video, but to basically sum it up, he became very spiritual during this time and also a lot more controversial as well, which led to him creating an entirely new YouTube channel that went by the name of Spiritual So. And while this page was really meant to help people, a lot of the clips that ended up going viral was really just some extreme conspiracy theories like the Popeye's chicken sandwich clip.
More than 1 million kids come up missing per year. What do y'all think happened to these kids? And every time people come up missing, the more and more people come up missing, the more they release more chicken sandwiches and shit. I'm noticing that.
But eventually, he would even start slowing down posting on this channel as well. He became extremely inconsistent on both his main channel and his spiritual channel, and unfortunately things weren't getting any better for So in his real life either. In August of 2022, SoLLUMINATI will unfortunately lose his little brother God Triller, who was also a popular 2K YouTuber as well, due to a fatal car accident. And after this tragedy happened, much like anyone else in the world would do, SoLLUMINATI ended up taking an extended break away from the internet, and he used this time to focus on his family and his mental health and just everything that was truly important in his life. But even though he was going through such a tough time, he still didn't completely abandon his YouTube channels. He still popped up from time to time, just to give his fans a little life update and to let the world know that he was doing okay.
I've been good, bro. I'm chilling. Nigga, every time you see me, I'm it's gonna be like I haven't been nowhere because, bro, like shit, we connected, my nigga. Little do you know, you my little bro. Big bro, whoever the fuck you is.
Although after almost 3 years of being borderline retired from content creation, on May 1st, 2025, SoLLUMINATI would make a random return back to Twitch streaming, and this was something that completely caught everyone off guard. During his first stream back, he announced that this was his attempt to stream 30 days in a row, and he even had an entire month's worth of content completely planned out. And as I said, this completely took everyone by surprise because even people who SoLLUMINATI had some serious problems with in the past decided to pop into his stream and begin showering him with love. Creators like DDG, who we all know So had a very deep, long-running beef with, even he would tune into the stream and give So some subscribers and welcome back to the internet, which ultimately led to them squashing their beef as well.
Yeah, I seen DDG going, bro, listen, no bad blood towards DDG, none of that. I see, bro, one thing y'all gotta understand about this nigga DDG, he's a master at content, bro.
Like, y'all, I'm happy SoLLUMINATI is back for the culture of content creation and social media.
And besides DDG, Adin Ross, a person who So had a brief problem with, also ended up showing a lot of love to So, which isn't really that surprising because we all know that Adin Ross is generous with his money. He tends to show a lot of people love, but he definitely made sure to give So his flowers and even challenge him to a basketball 1v1 for $50,000.
To do, but I would love to do some with you, bro. Like, for real. I was saying, bro, we could 1v1 on stream for 50 bands. I know I can beat you now. I've been training.
Wait. You said 1v1 me?
Yeah, basketball 1v1, $50,000.
Y'all hear this? Do y'all hear this?
You play me in basketball, you beat me, I'll give you 50, but I know I'm gonna win, bro. I'm telling you, I've been training really good, low key, like, but with no cameras on or anything like that.
Do y'all want to see a 1v1 me versus Adin? SoLLUMINATI versus Adin, dude.
Please, bro, and we could do a punishment too. I promise you right now, bro. I've been actually training like a lot with Lethal Shooter. I'm good now, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. They definitely want to see this shit.
Even after this, the love still didn't end for So at all because multiple other creators such as Casanat, Stable Ronaldo, Plaqueboy Max, and many more came into his stream and gifted numerous subs, and this all took place throughout the course of his very first stream back. Even the next day he went live, Neon, a streamer who So had some previous problems with, came into his stream and donated a bunch of subs, which also led to them squashing their beef as well.
I got on your head about a lot of shit. You faked your death twice. It touched me because people really passing out here. But you grown from that. I know you're a grown man now. I'm sorry. Just stay away from Kanye and we good. I'm sorry though for everything I said, bruh. I'm sorry. You just came in here and showed me so much hospitality. You just gifted 60 subs out of nowhere. W Neon in the chat. He just came through and showed some love, man. I gotta get a nigga a W. Like, now I know we weren't beefing, but I'm still judging you from your past, and man, I gotta stop doing that, man.
It really seemed like So matured a lot during his time away from the internet, or maybe the internet is just a lot nicer place than it was 4 or 5 years ago, whatever the case may be. But unfortunately, just after 3 brief streams, this will all end up coming to a sudden stop for So. You see, in his second stream back, he went on an entire rant about Lil Nas X and said some things about the LGBTQ community, and while he didn't really say anything bad, some of the words he used during his rant are considered to be slurs or may be offensive to people in that community, and Twitch seems to have a zero tolerance policy for those words.
I have no problem with gays, bisexuals, trans. Bro, every gay person I met throughout my life, if it was like it was probably only like 2 gay in my school when I was in high school. They didn't bother nobody. They just hung with girls and shit. Y'all know how gay is. They didn't bother nobody. I ain't never seen a tranny in real life. Or transgender or nothing. And bisexual girls and lesbians, bro, I was cool with a lot of the dogs on the team. We was all trying to fuck hoes. Shit, I used to fuck some of the girls. You know what I'm saying? We had our whole team was dogs when I was in high school. All them bitches was gay. They was all cool. Nobody has never had a problem with anything that has to do with that.
So unfortunately, he did end up getting banned for 7 days because of that rant. But that wasn't the end of this return for So, because in a recent upload, he stated that he's going to be continuing his 30 days worth of streams on either YouTube or Kick until he gets unbanned on Twitch.
I really know once I'm tapped in with y'all on here on YouTube, but I want y'all to know I will not be streaming on YouTube after the ban is gone. This is just a temporary thing until everything get lifted. But I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be Kick, it's gonna be Twitch. It's gonna be something, man. I might even look at Rumble. Shit, I don't know. I just want to go live and be safe.
And fortunately for SoLLUMINATI, he did end up getting unbanned just one day after this. It was originally supposed to be a 7-day ban, as I said, but he got in contact with some people over at Twitch or someone that had some connections with Twitch, and apparently he had to take like a 20-question test that allowed him to get unbanned. And since his unban, he's returned back to streaming literally every day, and it's been working out great for him so far. I mean, in just his first week back, he's gained over 82,000 followers, and he's been averaging around 13,500 viewers per stream, and this is all simply while sitting at his desktop doing reactions and playing games, similar to what he did years ago on Twitch as well. At the end of the day, he's only 1 week into his return and he's already seen massive amounts of success. So once he gets into the groove of live streaming and just learning how everything works, and I think he truly has the potential to completely take over streaming in general, much like how we've seen these other creators do recently. But that's just my personal opinion. As you guys know, the only opinion that I really care about is you guys' opinion. So be sure to comment down below and let me know, what do you think about this entire situation? How do you feel about Sol's return, and do you think this ban is going to hurt his streaming career? Let me know down below. And while you're at it, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join me on my journey to 15K. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy the video, be sure to give me a thumbs down. You guys know any feedback is good feedback to me, and as always, I appreciate all of the love and support, and I'll catch you boys and girls in the next banger, man.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.